It's your girl, Queen of Flattering Angles. I'm learning Spanish in the month of June, so right now I'm doing some Duolingo. I have some basic knowledge of Spanish, some because I took it in middle school and high school, but I sucked at it, so I switched to French, and I do much better at French. But my love of it was rejuvenated because of my beloved Crystal, and I'm learning to speak it fluently so that we can talk shit about people in public and no one will understand. That's not really why I'm learning it, but I think it'll be a fun benefit, you know. I'm gonna take you through this month with me and show you how I'm learning this language. Another project I'm taking on in the month of June. Probably not a good idea to do these things simultaneously, but I'm reading The Sorcerer's Stone, Harry Potter, in French, or as it's called in French, Harry Potter à l'école des sorciers. So I found like a free version online, which is definitely illegal, but I'm not gonna pay money for it because I already have. J.K. Rowling has enough of my money. I don't owe her anything, but here it's so cool. Like, it's so weird that I can like look at it and I know what it's saying even without directly translating it. And I think most of that is because I've read this book so many times that I know the first paragraph like off the bat, like from memory. But like seeing it in a different language and being like, yeah, I know what that means is so cool.
Hello everyone! You don't know this, but I have not filmed in like 2 weeks. I have still been learning Spanish, albeit very slowly. So, I figured right now I would show you some of my notes. This is one of my language notebooks. This half is French, but it's rather old. This is the Spanish half. So, this is all old notes. So is this. Look at that horribly drawn person. What is that nose? What are those eyes? Oh my god. Okay, so here's where we actually started taking like real notes. So, mostly I've been doing key phrases because with Spanish, my goals for learning Spanish and French are very different. I wasn't going to show you my face because I look awful, but I think I might. Hold on. I'm just gonna keep my hair out of frame and I think then I'll be fine. Okay, so my goals are very different with learning Spanish versus learning French. So for learning Spanish, basically I just want to be able to have a conversation, to be able to talk to Crystal. I actually just did I made my list of language goals for the rest of 2019. So I'll show you those right now. All right, there we are. So as you can see, my goals are pretty different for French versus Spanish. For, no, I don't know what I'm doing, sorry. For Spanish, I'm looking more just to be able to have a conversation. I want to be able to speak to Crystal when we're at home in Spanish, and my goal is to be texting her only in Spanish after this month. In French is like, I want to be fluent. Like, my goal used to be that I could speak French as well as I could speak English, but I realized that that's not a realistic goal to have because I spent the last 20 years absorbing English at like an obscene level because I'm an English literature major and I've been like a bookworm my whole life. There's no way I can possibly catch my French up to where my English is, and to think that I could is unrealistic. So why set myself up for that? But, so with Spanish, my learning's more casual. It's more based around like basic phrases and like understanding, a lot of listening so I can understand when I'm being spoken to. Whereas for French, I'm much more focused on being able to form like my own thoughts and stuff. Like, so I don't know, I think most of you are Americans who subscribe to me, but there's this standard level of like language learning, and it's like you can be like A1, A2, like B2, B3, C. I don't know what it's called, but I don't know what I am. So I think later in this video I'm gonna take the quizzes for French and for Spanish and see where I'm at. By the end of the year, I want to be at C level for French and a aspiring B level for Spanish, which is higher hopes than I should probably have, but I don't know. I'm just like this.
es la historia de Lola y Ana, que comparten un piso en España.
So for my listening section, I actually took Spanish for 2 years in my high school, but I was horrendous at it, so I switched to French and I found it much easier and I was way better at it. So, you know, as someone who likes to be good at things, I just stuck with French. But I do remember that we did watch this show, Extra, and it is very cringy, but it's like a basic level Spanish. I'm gonna like watch this episode and see how much I can understand. Probably not much, but we'll see, you know, we'll see, whatever. I've decided I'm only gonna read half of the Sorcerer's Stone in French. I'm on page 75 of 206, and I'm just, you know, I'm over it, man. I don't feel like doing it anymore. So I'm just gonna switch to the English version now, but just thought I'd keep you on the loop. Hi, so we've come to the end of the month now, and I feel like I did an okay job? I don't know. I think mostly what I'm gonna do going forward is I'm gonna switch the language on my Instagram to Spanish, or maybe my phone settings, I don't know, something like that, so I can learn passively, and then hopefully when I get to school, Crystal will help me improve a lot. Crystal, get ready to be asked a lot of questions. I thought I would close this video out by speaking in Spanish. So I don't know, I might be too lazy to put subtitles below, so I guess just, it sounds pretty similar to what it sounds like in English, so here we go. Hola, mi nombre es Catherine, yo vivo en Ohio, me gusta leer y escribir. Tengo 19 años, estoy en la universidad, pero ahora estoy en las vacaciones de verano. Mi mejor amiga es de Nicaragua, así que eso es lo que aprendí español. Espero que te haya gustado el video. ¿Te gusta? Comentar y suscribirse. Okay, bye. I meant adios. Oh my god.